In this lesson, I like to show you our customized page, which is like a quick start for SystemFlow for each new project that you create. Usually I go to this customized page and quickly adjust the typography and some basic colors. So let me go ahead and show you how it's done. And this is not the only way you can do it. You can obviously work on classes, you can tweak the design pages, but from here you can really quickly set up the most common settings for the project, such as typography and colors. So let's start from typography and set the global font for your website. So I have this little preview to the right hand side and the information about the components to the left hand side. When you change the elements to the left hand side, according to these instructions, you will see the effect to the right hand side. Okay, so let's first focus on the global font. Here you have the exact description, what to do. Basically, let's go and select the body tag. And now let's select body all pages, global tag. From here, you can change any base font settings, including the font style. So you can change it to Meriwether, and you can see that now everything in here is within this font. So all the headings, the body text, we have just the base font changed from Inter to Meriwether. As I said, those are base settings. You can change the base size and height and color, but if you want to override the settings for particular structure of the text, so for example, for the biggest headings, so heading XL, you can also see that this has the class of heading XL, the combo class XL. You can change it to, Lato, or you can change the weight and size. You can override all the properties only for this particular heading. You also have the margins here, and you can just apply those settings that you have in the design file, let's say, to just one of the elements here. So let's say you want to change this small body text. Let's select this text and now change the font to Lato, and you'll see the changes affect only this body text small, because we are operating on the body text as a combo class. So the same goes for colors. You have two primary and secondary colors here. You have two colors. You can select the first one. It automatically selected the proper class. So this is this CB secondary class and CB primary class. And you can select it, and now you can change this color. In terms of colors, it's a little bit different. What you want to change is the swatch, because we've created swatches for all of our colors. So for example, this primary 60 is a swatch in here. In order to change it, you just gonna select the swatch and you want to edit this swatch. So we have primary 60 color, and this swatch is being used in all of the primary 60 color classes. Let's click on edit swatch, and now let's adjust the color. So let's change it to pink, and you have to save it. So remember to click save. And now you can see that all the primary 60 colors has changed across the entire framework. It means that we have this pink color on the taglines and also on the buttons, and even for the icons. So now you can see that SystemFlow is basically built on those classes, and we use them consistently. So we use primary 60 for every component that we make, and this way, changing one swatch will propagate the changes across the entire framework. So that's pretty useful. Then we have the icon theme. This is the third element in our customized page, and we use material icons across the entire framework. Using the icons is super straightforward, and I will show you how to use them in one of the later lessons. However, right here, you can just rename this material icons class if you want to use another style of material icons. For example, you can just rename it to outlined, and there you have another global style for your icons. So here you won't exchange the icons, you just set the base, the global style. If you want it outlined or sharp or round, because we have different styles for material icons, you're gonna set it here. Now, the documentation UI, I've already showed you that you can set this to display none in order to hide all the elements in the docs. For the time of the designing, probably you'd like to do it so that there's no clutter in Webflow. And then you want to just change the display to block again and republish the website so that your docs is available with the menu and all the tabs and stuff like this. So this is pretty straightforward. This is the customized page. I see you in the next lesson.